Hi, welcome to the Dr. Randall channel, Success TV. I'm Dr. Randall George Nozawa, the bounce back blind guy, and this is transforming adversity into opportunity. Today's success topic is transforming adversity into opportunity, the program. I designed this program for individuals who are wanting to optimize their greatest talents and to awaken their deepest passions so they could possibly have more money, better relationships with their spouse, with their children, with their adolescent children, with people at the workplace, so they can enjoy much higher levels of health, not only physically, but emotionally, spiritually, and nutritionally. And so you can also, that's right, you can also experience very high levels of self-love and self-worthiness, all wrapped up in the mindset of Kaizen, or constant improvement in all aspects of life that is never ending. So what the program allows you to do is to not only build a business financially, but also build a business of life. So why did I make this thing up? Okay, well, as you can see, I don't have any eyeballs. And I wasn't born that way. I'll tell you this story here. I was a dentist for many years. That's right. So that's why, I'm not a dentist anymore. And cruising along in life, and the unexpected happened. It happened twice. And I got both times my 15 seconds of fame on late night TV. Driving home from work on January 11th, 2003, for my daughter's 13th birthday, I was driven off the road, crashed my car, almost died. But what the impact did was that it ejected my left eye from its socket, and when I was found, my right eye was dangling on my cheek by its optic nerve. And also, what I was told later is that there was a tree branch stuck in my brain. That took about a year to recover from. I had to learn and walk and talk again, and yeah, you kind of guessed it, my business just tanked. And after that year, I was pretty much totally broke, now what we call legally blind and unemployed, and wondering what the heck to do. So I returned back to what I did before, which was personal training, fitness instruction, nutritional counseling, and life strategies, success counseling. So everything was going well, and I had befriended an elderly couple who we were starting a nutrition business together. Okay, the guy, naturopath, was highly intelligent, but with a very quick temper and just some anger things that I couldn't understand. But I was often called to their house to diffuse arguments and conflicts and all that. And on March 29th, late in the evening in 2007, the wife, Turi, gave me a call. And she asked me to come down to their house to see if I can talk to John and calm him down again. I said, oh, yeah, sure, okay. It was quite late, but I went down anyway because they were friends. There's something different about that evening, however. He was extra pensive, extra quiet, and I didn't know why. But as the evening went on, he flipped. Yeah. It wasn't an emotional flip. There was just almost a switch that got turned on. He left the room and came back with his gun, a .38 special, and I know that the rounds that he used were .357 Magnum bullets, and he just very quickly shot his wife twice and killed her. And as I reached down to check her vitals, he moved closer to me and shot me in the face, and blew out that one remaining eye that was partially working, and then killed himself. So here I am. I'm on the ground underneath the breakfast table with my two dead friends, and then thinking and wondering, well, I didn't know if I was dying. I thought I wasn't, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't let the permanence of the blindness hit me, because you just adapt. Anyways, I survived that evening, and with a few surgeries later, what I learned is that that bullet had shattered into pieces and done quite a bit of damage in my head. So I've got a lot of facial numbness. It almost blew off my tongue. It had to be sewn back, so if I lisp on certain words, I've been practicing all these years, still, it's because of that. As I lay there on the ground, now I'm totally blind. I didn't figure it out, the permanence of it, till many months later, but absolutely broke, not only physically, but financially, and just wondering what the hell am I going to do with the rest of my life. And there I spiraled down a little bit. Got into the depression part, the hopeless, helpless part, the woe is me part, the why me part, and after a while, I found myself where I couldn't get any lower, and I had to make a decision. And I told myself I wasn't going to be broke, I wasn't going to be down and out, I would not let a circumstance define me, I would not let blindness define me. And I fought back. And as I talked out to the universe, I said, I will not let you beat me. I will not let you beat me. And I don't know if I'm talking to God at this time, but I do talk to God, and I talk to God every day. And what I declare to God is that you didn't make me an awesome human being to give up. You didn't make me to live an ordinary life. You made me to stand up, and every time I get knocked down, you get back up and you fight a little bit harder. And that's what I started doing. But I knew that I needed something. I needed to be a better person. I needed to be a stronger person. If I wanted to get all those things that I wanted in life, I needed to be better. So I created this program, and I named it that way because it reminded me of what happened in those past 4 years, and how I performed in life. What I found is that we all get some kind of adversity or challenges, obstacles put in our way. A lot of times we look at that in the wrong way. I think they're open doors. I think they're opportunities, and I think they can open up so many doors for you, and that's how I looked at it. I mean, I can't say anymore. Yes, I can, and it's inconvenient, but I would not let that define who I was and let that beat me. I would not. I tell you what, I refuse to be broke, and that's gross. That's absolutely gross to me. Okay. And so I devised this program called Transforming Adversity into Opportunity, and it is a 7-step blueprint, and I still do it to today. I review it every day. I try to improve with everything that I do, and now I teach it. And I help people optimize their greatest talents and awaken their deepest passions, because often, like you, I was a life routine automaton. Go to work, do the thing, come home, bitch and moan and complain about how bad life is, and I did not appreciate life. I was not grateful to be alive. Now I am. I treasure every moment. And my my 13-year-old who's helping me do the video here, she's now 25 and in college, and just turned out to be one of those awesome human beings, and lived through both those tragedies, and did quite a bit of growing herself. Okay. And I think what she's learned, what I've learned, what my wife has learned, what my kids have learned, is that crap happens, and it all depends how you view them and how you respond. Respond, not react. Okay. And there's always a silver lining to everything, and I found mine. I get to do what I've always wanted to do. I get to live my dream life and say, wow, Doc, you're blind, you're broke. I can't do anything about the blindness, but I can fix everything else. And everything else is a mindset. And I'm taking my biggest dreams and I'm living them. I get to help people all the time better their lives, and I feel great about that. I've written 56 digital books, and my website is coming out soon, and you'll be able to get your first free copy of that on any kind of topic on personal improvement, on overcoming adversity, a lot on spirituality, a lot on talking to God. Just because it's, I learned it. I learned it. I was put in that position. And you know I can help you because I've become an expert. I didn't want to become an expert, but I became an expert. And I so do appreciate life. I'm so grateful for every moment. And I think a lot of you are missing that also, because you're caught up. That American dream that got shoved down your throat, one has led you to that hard Puritan work ethic, which is terrific, but to also believe that hard work means that you're not going to make a lot of money, that you're always going to struggle. And once again, those are limiting beliefs. And those can be changed. And that's where I come in, because your mind structures the thoughts that you have, the convictions that you have, turn into beliefs, turn into values, and turn into habits in what you do every day. And all of a sudden, the life that you live is often not the one that you want, not what you dream about. I want you to live your biggest dreams, because I'm doing that right now, and I'm darn so grateful. And I'd like to teach that to you. And before we leave here, I want you to close your eyes for a minute. Just close your eyes and go ahead and feel what it's like to live your dream. That's right. This is not silly. This is not silly. You know, when we're young, our teachers and our parents tell us to quit dreaming and just get into the real world, and you know, there's only reality. Well, why don't you change your reality and make your dream life your reality? Many people do, because you only have this one time around. I don't know what happens, you know, in the spirit world after you die and all that. I just know that we all have the here and now. This is what we can control. Okay, I'd love to come back, you know, later on, you know, taller, smarter, better looking. But this is what I have, and I'm grateful for it. But keep those eyes closed and dream that dream. Feel what it's like to dream and to live it. Okay? What if that could be every day for the rest of your life? Huh? What if that could be every day that you control it the way you want, you make the kind of money you want, you live based on what you choose to do? Okay, think about that. Hey, if you need more information, let me know. But this is how that program came about. And you've stuck with me this long because obviously you're stuck. You're stuck somewhere, you can't get out of it. And you're kind of wondering, like I did before those two events, those two unexpected events, is this what life is? Isn't there more? There is more. And you don't have to die twice, or almost die twice, or lose your eyesight to figure that out. See, God was talking to me way back when. I just wasn't listening. I am now. And I can share all that with you, and I can help you live that dream life. Okay. Keep those eyes closed and feel what that feels like. All right. I'm Dr. Randall George Nozawa. They call me the bounce back blind guy. And from all of us here, transforming adversity into opportunity, you have to see it first, after you believe it. Till we meet again, live large, love hard, and dream even bigger. You get a double shocker for that. Yolani, one team.